So, yeah, everyone, I thought I'd do a quick little rant on just why is it that life coaches, spiritual gurus, and everyone in the position of teaching basically has their life turned into absolute chaos while they're telling others what to do and that with their life. What it is because basically, as you enter a code into the matrix, it depends on if it's positive or negative, and it depends on the duality law of what's going to happen to that code. For an example, if a subconscious teacher, like let's just say one of the Hollywood ones, teaches people how to use their own mind to actually be able to benefit themselves better in life, he and themself right there is creating negative to come at him. Even though he's putting so much positive a code out there to try to change the lives of other people for the better, then what's going to happen to him is his life is slowly going to decay, and things are going to happen to him of hurdles that wouldn't have necessarily happened to him all the time as if he didn't have put that code out into the matrix. This works the same for spiritual, just like me, for an example. I'll just say, like as I'm talking about, I've got a real hard life. Everything goes upside down all the time, but I understand exactly what I'm talking about and understand how to help other people. But unfortunately, because it's such a positive message that goes out into the matrix as the consciousness code, then the negative just attracts back to it tenfold, and you can imagine how much negative has to come back to equal that one positive frequency of that tiny little bit of that frequency. So that's a continuous ongoing thing with anyone basically that tries to do anything right for the matrix that is selfless. You know, when you're thinking of others before yourself, and you always do that, you'll find out that everything in your life always turns to absolute chaos because you've drawn so much negativity into your life because you have been so positive for others, which is just how it works with just energy law. So, but that's exactly the reason why you see Hollywood mastermind teachers of different ways explaining the subconscious mind and how to remember and stuff like that. Their lives goes absolute chaos because they're teaching you secrets of basically that you shouldn't know. So, and it goes on to the spiritual, it goes on to every single aspect that you can imagine. So that's what you have to understand. The people out there are always doing that, including all the people with the Mandela Effect explaining and stuff like that. Everyone must get a bad life. You must experience hardship. You must experience that chaos. If you're not experiencing chaos, sadly, it means that you're not helping the world, which is absolutely bizarre, but it's just how it works. You bring in so much negativity all the time that you're putting so much positive into it. You have to be that conduit to actually accept that negativity, and unfortunately, negativity manifests into physical reality. So that's what I thought I'd explain to people. I probably won't put a video up for a little bit longer. I've got a few things to do in life, so peace, love, and respect all, and grab the book if you can, and you'll enjoy it. I know that, when you have. So, all right, peace, love, and respect, and I'll get back to you soon. We'll leave you on a note that basically inside the matrix there's always symbols and codes of consciousness that allow us to remember what's really going on the outside and where we come from. If you look through this matrix, I talk a lot about in the book about the cross, so I won't talk anything about that. But if you look in the matrix and you understand what I say is on the outside, that we're standing there in the cross formation and we have our hands out, you can see classic examples inside of this actual physical matrix that we actually see all the time. And you're looking at Brazil, Christ the Redeemer, just being that 100%. Why would they actually build the Christ in exactly the same way as I actually say as what's going on the outside? And on top of that, why didn't they put that Christ on a cross like every other cross in the actual universe?